Greetings, sirs and madams. I'm Seraphic0, and this is Gundam Battle Operation. Oh, it's been a really long time since I've been able to do recording, so yeah, it's really nice to be able to do this again. So, I am using the level 2 Pale Rider, which is a mobile suit that you gotta... so, you can only get the Pale Rider if you purchased some other Gundam game and you get the promotional code for it. Unfortunately, that other game was Gundam Missing Link Side Stories, which was, well, some new stuff, and then a lot of other Gundam games revamped in graphics. Unfortunately, that game is awful, and I don't recommend anyone play it at all. Yeah, so the Pale Rider is very interesting. It has a bunch of really interesting weapons, like all kinds of different kinds of weapons, and you're able to like cycle through all of them to like fit every situation. You saw me fire off the 180mm cannon, and it's one shot, and it has a knockdown effect on it. So, and it also has super long range, and yeah, it does like 2,500 damage or something. But the thing about it is, it has a really it has a really precise hitbox, and if you want to hit somebody, you mostly have to aim for their feet. The splash damage will knock them down too. I have a huge problem where whenever I try to fire the cannon, one of my teammates always does that thing where they jump directly in front of me, so that's a big problem. And it also has these leg missiles, which fire pretty fast, but they do... I'll talk about the leg missiles again, like a little later in the match. But the thing about the Pale Rider is it has a lot of really neat weapons, but you have to be very careful on how you cycle through them or how you choose to combo with the weapons. Also, the leg missiles and the 180mm cannon, they take a really long time to load up and ready whenever you switch to them. So, while the Pale Rider seems like it would have a lot of combo abilities, they actually did their best to nerf this, and they made comboing very difficult. And aside from that, it has pretty good running speed of 230. It boosts pretty fast. It gets even faster when the Hades system activates. Hades, as far as I can tell, is pretty much exactly like Exam. This isn't really confirmed, but I hear it has other effects in addition to what Exam does. I hear it also boosts the abilities of your allies around you, but I don't think there's any real way to confirm this. So, yeah, you can just treat it like Exam. Oops. Yeah, so you notice there, it has a very precise hitbox, just like a beam rifle, but usually I can get the splash damage to catch somebody, but not there. Yeah, I've really been wondering where the hell everybody is, and now everybody that's been with me is dead. Now I am surrounded by the enemy. Oh, come on. Yep. Alright, so the Pale Rider level 2, it does have a really long respawn time. Its cost is like $4.75. It takes a while to respawn. So it turns out, yeah, the team is all split up because two of our guys went off to bomb the enemy base, which I guess is gonna help us maintain a bit of a lead, but I really would have just preferred it if they were there helping us fight the enemy instead, you know. It's more fun that way. But oh well. Okay, so we're gonna respawn, get back in there. Gonna start off with my cannon. And for me, well, the Pale Rider, it can use 3 different weapons. It can... I missed. It can use the, well, obviously the what is this, the rocket launcher? Yeah, it can use the rocket launcher. It can use the ground Gundam type beam rifle. And it can also use a machine gun. And, like, for... Yeah, So this is one of the few instances where I recommend using the leg missiles, is because they take so long to ready up. I don't really find it fitting to combo from your bazooka to the leg missiles, because since the leg missiles take so long to ready up, you're only going to get off about 1 or 2 missiles, and that's like a piddly amount of damage. You're better off comboing from bazooka to your arm beam rifle thingamajigs, and I think that does a little more damage. You only get 3 shots, but you don't really need much more. Yeah, the leg missiles, the only time I really find them useful is if you know your allies are about to stun the enemy, and you use that opportunity to do as much damage as you can. So yeah, that's when you should use your leg missiles. And I think the Pale Rider is really cool in the fact that it can use 2 beam sabers at the same time. It has the very same moveset as the Ifrit Custom, or is it Custom or Kai? Well, the TXE, like the Ifrit that can use Exam. So the neutral or the forward, it does the down slash, and there's the obvious side slashes. I messed up. I really messed up my my combo right there, so I just used the arm beam guns instead. And here's a really weird thing. Like, I could swear that I deal the killing blow on this tank, but for some reason the guy behind me gets it instead. It's very strange. And also on the dual beam sabers, the knockdown move is that really awesome like double slashing, like low sweep move. Really good range and really good reach on that. Oh crap! Here comes everybody. Jesus Christ, where are all my allies? Okay, so that's a new feature they added to the game. Like, there's been a bunch of new stuff, but I figure if you're watching this video, you're pretty much going to be updated on what's already happening. So I was pretty sure my mole suit's going to get destroyed. There it goes. So I held the circle button to do the emergency eject, and I went out to capture point E. And I don't think my mole suit's really going to be ready like before the match ends. So I'm just watching the radar to see what everybody's doing, and I guess it's kind of okay I'm not really there to help because we have this huge lead, and I don't think the enemy's gonna catch up in that, like, these 10 seconds. Whoa, somebody's here. Okay, where'd he go? I can't find him. Yeah, they've made some updates to pilots too, but I'll talk about that more in some other videos. Alright, we won pretty handy. I was having a pretty rough time, but at least we won. God damn. Sniper is doing great. Yeah, so let's go and praise him. I have no idea why people love to use snipers on this map. It's such a small map that it just seems a lot smarter to use a cannon instead, but that's just me. Okay, so that was a level 7 GM cannon, this level 3 like Hyper Bazooka Kai, level 4 Gundam Beam Rifle, all of which I'm really looking forward to getting. Alright guys, that is it for my gameplay of the Pale Rider. Let me know what you guys think of it. Hopefully I'll be able to get the 3rd level sooner or later. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next match. Bye.